Good day. My name is Minnaar, and I would like to apply for the position of full-time English instructor with Nova Educational Company. So in this short video, I would like to say something about my professional work experience and my interests, and also my interest in this position in Japan. So about my work experience, I have been teaching English as a foreign language since the year of 2015, so it's been around 10 years now. Some of the jobs that I had was in public school as a public school teacher, but I also had some jobs as an after-school training center or in an after-school training center. So I think one that's quite relevant for this position would be the one that I had in Shanghai. So in Shanghai, I had the job with EF company. So that stands for Education First. And so in this job, the main focus was on conversational English. And there was a lot of games and activities to encourage the students, to keep them engaged. But we also did all the other skills, such as reading and reading comprehension. And there was phonics classes and writing and listening to some extent. And yeah, so basically vocabulary and speaking was the main focus. So that was 2016 and 2017. So later on, I also worked in Korea. I worked at a Hagwon, and at this Hagwon, we worked, it was mostly reading, and then we would use the reading as a springboard for activities, speaking activities. The students also had a monthly speech competition. So we had to spend some minutes for every class just to prepare them for the competition every month. So all the other skills such as vocabulary and reading comprehension, we also did those skills or covered those skills. So that was in Korea. And then more recently, I had a job at Shenyang, which is in the north of China. And so in this job, also after school training center, students use the books Our World. So these books focused on the main skills of vocabulary, grammar, reading and writing. And those are the 4 classes that we had. But every class there was speaking activities, and every class there was also definitely a lot of practice of speaking and to get the students to speak more freely, and also thinking skills. So to encourage students to think more creatively, and also problem solving skills, which is very useful. Yeah. So at this time, I'm looking for a new position, and I think I'm very much interested in a position in Japan, just because it would be very exciting and very interesting to work and live in Japan. And I have lived in several Asian countries, so I'm sure there will be some cultural differences and there will be some new things to learn, but I have lived independently for quite a few years now. So I think that the culture shock is not such a big problem for me. And then lastly, I can just say something about myself. I like reading, I like playing chess. In fact, when I was in school, I had provincial colors as a chess player. So I nearly got national colors. And I also like outdoor things on occasion, such as hiking, that sort of thing, cycling. And I also like to go to the gym at least once a week. So I hope that my application will be successful. And I'm very eager to work at a large company which is well structured, where you can have bonuses, and a company that's very consistent with its rules and regulations, so that you have a lot of structure. And I think that is very suitable for me, because it just it makes it easier to know what the company expects, which is very, very beneficial. Yeah. So I hope you will consider my application, and I look forward to hearing back from you. So thank you for your time.